thinking with type. I only have a few examples of this, but this one comes from the typographic design book, Thought Unit Typography, where you arrange lines into discrete parts related to the meaning of the text. So you're doing unusual line breaks because you want it to be read a certain way. Do you guys know of anything that's done like that?
No, not on top of my head.
Poetry.
Oh.
Yeah, poetry. So here, this is a form of poetry. This is from the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So this is a very unusual line break. And it's done in a way that you can read it and process what's happening. And so that's a choice that they're making. Thought type. And so here, in that last criteria, is there an idea, or are we saying something? The communication, the point 3, is it communicating something? So look at this, To Kill a Mockingbird. This is very playful, it's very witty. You take the letter I and make it fall over.
I love this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I don't love the typography at the bottom,
That needs help.
Shashamon books and all that kind of stuff. It does need some help. But just the main type here, amazing. Super simple. Generally speaking, when you're working on typography and design in the very beginning stages, I would like for you to show some restraint. Just use one trick. Use one thing. If they put blood all over this, if they put the gun, if they put the person, it's just too much. Just one visual trick is usually all it is. Look at this poster for Dracula. Love this.
Ooh.
Really good. Bram Stoker, Dracula. I think this is one of those reimagine the poster design things where they're using, here's mixing two typefaces, you guys, or two type styles. There's Dracula, which is a serif typeface. And let me look at this. The emphasis, I think it's an old style or transitional typeface in terms of a serif. And then at the bottom is an italic. So the Bram Stoker. And they have these two little red dots that kind of hint at the bite marks of Empire. This is super cool. It's beautiful. It's slightly creepy, but it's awesome. Totally awesome.
It's that aha moment that
That's
you
right.
talk about.
That's right. And if anything on this, if I can be slightly critical, I believe the Bram Stoker is a little bit far away from Dracula. You know my preference for letting. I want those things to be grouped together.
Tight.
Spacing lets us know if we're supposed to read things together. And I just think maybe move it up half an inch or something. Anyways, this is witty. And this is a famous poster. I forget who it was. I falsely attribute it to Kit Heinrich, a Pentagram partner. But taking a very commonly known thing like Helvetica and setting it in a sans serif typeface. I think this one's Bembo. And setting it like that makes people think and smile and kind of laugh. If you're a type nerd, that is.
If you're in the know.